Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and breaking news, an update as we go to our favorite mayor, Tiffany Henyard in Dalton. Number one seed on Piece of Garbage Madness, won last year, and is most likely in a month will be a number one overall seed again. And certainly it's going to take a lot of three-point shooting to take her out this year. Like, there's no...
Like a Steph Curry-Davidson run?
It's going to be a super team, a dream team, if you will, to take her out. But, hey, that's why we do it. That's why we do Piece of Garbage Madness in March coming up. Now, so there was a Dalton a meeting. The trustees in Dalton met without Tiffany Henyard Monday night, who is fighting to keep her seat for the upcoming election. And she faces stiff competition on the ballot amidst new money problems revealed Monday. Now, we've been following this story for 2 years about all the inappropriate funds that have been used for Amazon, for trips, and the FBI has been investigating for over a year. I guess they're building this huge case. So what exactly did happen with that money? These people, the poor people of Dalton, that make about $29,000 a year, and with her combined salary of both positions, Dalton and Thornton Township, she makes over $300,000 a year. So during the meeting last week, there was a huge fight, and Henyard went after in the brawl to defend her boyfriend, according to her.
That's right.
It's exclusive audio. Now, this comes, the embattled Dalton mayor and Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard spoke with ABC 7 on Friday to talk about that fight and what happened, and with some of the money, of course, with her lawyer.
The mayor of Dalton has had nothing to say in person about the investigation into village finances until today.
I understand everybody want me to be the target. I understand everybody want me to be the bad guy for everything that goes on in the village, but that's not the truth.
Tiffany Henyard met with us and her attorney to comment on the report. They say Henyard released a statement Tuesday, but it didn't get much attention. Henyard says she's...
That's pretty funny. After the fight that she jumped into with her shoe off, she said she released a statement but didn't get attention. Of course, the video went viral nationally over what happened at the meeting. I don't know, so anyway, that continues.
Henyard says she's being blamed for the actions of others.
You're the boss.
Do everybody know what their employees do?
Jeez. I
need a separate soundboard just for her clips.
That's we should invest in that. You're right.
That is one of the greatest lines ever.
Do everybody know what their employees do?
Hey, what? Our boss doesn't know who stole the damn quarter, so he's not keeping tabs either.
You know what? Facts.
Facts. Tiffany's spitting facts.
Preach. God.
Do everybody know what their employees do?
Now, I should clarify. This is in response to, hey, Tiffany, the FBI is going after you. Hundreds of thousands of dollars are missing. Mm-hmm. Her response is, do everyone know what their employees do?
No, yeah. As if hundreds of thousands of dollars missing is equivalent to long bathroom break that maybe they're actually getting lunch.
Yeah.
You know, like you should have maybe, if you're saying somebody else stole all the money, you should have sniffed it out a little bit as mayor. Yes. Yes.
Do everybody know what their employees do?
Not wrong. The story continues.
No.
But do you feel responsibility because they were your employees?
I feel responsibility to tell the truth, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So this is more. Now, her attorney is sitting next to her in the ABC 7 interview that happened on Friday. Her attorney, Bo Brindley, straight out of Central Casting for a lawyer.
What do you think about the name Bo Brindley? Would you trust him as your attorney?
I would, actually.
Okay.
It's very To Kill a Mockingbird.
It is. It's very, well, it's close to Boo Radley.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like 1920s, 1910s, Bo Bradley, the attorney.
He would thrive in a hot, sweaty courthouse where the town has like 20 people and they're all attending the one court case that infected the town.
Yeah.
It sounds like Matthew McConaughey played him. It sounds like.
You're so right, Kenzie.
Right?
Oh, what a movie. What am I thinking? What's the movie with Matthew McConaughey as the lawyer? Not the Lincoln lawyer, but the one in the South.
Dallas Buyers Club?
No.
That one's really dark. With Sandra Bullock?
Yes. What's that movie, Kenzie? I forgot.
Hold on.
Great movie.
Everyone, let's stop down, find out this Matthew McConaughey movie real quick.
Well,
it's actually such a disturbing movie. A Time to Kill.
A Time to Kill.
Nailed it.
Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland really plays a racist too well. It's a little scary.
No, it's one of those roles that you want to be like, that wasn't believable. Like, you should, as a person, maybe decide to act that bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't have acted so good in that one. It's really good. It's really good. So anyway, here is Henyard's attorney, Bo Bridley, responding to the ongoing investigation spearheaded by former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot about the reckless spending in Dalton.
Lori Lightfoot's not interested in fact, but in spectacle. She's interested in political theater that's going to help her, not the people.
Not the people. Now, Kenzie, I'm not sure if you've seen the Seinfeld with the attorney, Kramer's attorney, Jordan Giles.
Jackie
Giles. I'll play him again. So let's do Henyard's attorney first.
Lori Lightfoot's not interested in fact, but in spectacle. She's interested in political theater that's going to help her, not the people.
Here's Jackie Giles from Seinfeld.
Says she's the heir to the O. Henry candy bar fortune.
O. Henry. That's one of our top-selling candy bars. It's got chocolate, peanuts, nougat. It's delicious. Scrumptious. Outstanding. Have you been to a doctor?
No.
Susie, call Dr. Bison. Set up an appointment for Mr. Kramer. Tell him it's for me.
So what do you think, Jackie? I mean, we got a case?
Like taking candy from a baby.
Oh, my God.
I
So
would
good.
also, I would just like to point out that he goes, she's not interested in fact, she's interested in political theater. To be honest, the only thing she did is read actual receipts. It's the only thing she released.
Yeah.
Is receipts.
It's the least dramatic Lori Lightfoot has ever been. I would say when she was mayor of Chicago, very interested in political theater. Right now, she's playing it by the book.
Yeah,
And in fact, on top of that, it's like the receipts are just a reading of facts. She actually didn't even speculate like what was spent. She just was like, this much on Amazon, $775,000 total. Like, it was actually just a very factual read, 100%.
the facts of the case are not disputed. Just everything else is. Okay, so finally, over the weekend, WGN reported that local officials are calling for the removal of Tiffany Henyard from Governor Pritzker, and here was his response.
Some residents say they've had enough, and if Henyard won't resign from her positions, they want the state to force the matter. In June, we asked Governor J.B. Pritzker if that was even possible.
The reality is that there are already two pretty significant investigations going on, and so we'll support them in every way that we can. But it's really just a matter of, do you want everybody running over each other in those investigations, or do you want two concerted efforts toward getting the facts?
I think that's fine. It's a fine thing to say. But however, is it going to come to an end? Or is it going to go on for 10 years? I know they got to build a case.
I think that they're just letting her, like, let's just see what else she'll do, because then you can put her away for longer. I feel like it's almost one of those things.
It's like I said last week. It's like in The Sopranos when they were building a case against Tony Soprano, that RICO charge. You don't want to get him on a traffic ticket. You don't want to get him on something small. You got to have the thing that sticks. And I actually respect Governor Pritzker's mentality of, I'm going to sit back in this one. I'm going to let the people do their work, and it will all come to an end eventually.
Sure. It'll come to an end.
A decade from now, but it'll come to an end.
Yeah, somehow it'll come to an end. I don't know. But
You gone.
Well, that's the latest in the Tiffany Henyard saga. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for some music entertainment news. And today, since it's February 4th, we thought we'd get to what is on TV in February for you on all platforms. And all of us kind of have a specialty or some show we like coming up on different platforms. And Kenzie is certainly our authority on Apple TV. I say authority because me and Case do not have Apple TV.
As far as I know, Kenzie's the only person that has Apple TV, but I've been told others do.
There's a lot of people that have Apple TV. I don't know why me and you were left out on that one, because everybody else I know has Apple TV.
Kenzie's the only one I know with Apple TV.
Huh.
That's not true. There's so many popular shows on Apple TV.
No, what he's saying is he doesn't know anybody else that has Apple TV.
But, like, it's not like no one's watching these shows. They're huge.
Like what?
Okay, so I am in the middle of watching Shrinking Season 2, which is fantastic. Harrison Ford, Jason Segel, like super, super, super funny. It's a great show. If you don't know what it is, Harrison Ford, Disney Siegel, all of them, they are therapists, but Disney Siegel's life and Harrison Ford's life are kind of falling apart. So that's like the irony of it is they're helping all these people. They're messing up all over the place, and it's a great way. It's very real life in a lot of senses because like all of our lives are always a disaster. So it's fantastic. So 10 out of 10 recommend. It'll make you feel good about yourself.
What season is it on right now? Is it?
It's on the second season.
Okay, because I saw the trailer for it when the first season was out, and I kind of wished I had Apple TV because love Jason Segel, love him, and love Harrison Ford, Han Solo, and he looks really funny in it. Harrison Ford, like he's not usually funny in movies. You know what I mean?
He is. He's like really like a curmudgeon-y old man, but it's very, very funny. Like you love it. It's actually weirdly refreshing in the show. And then I'm really looking forward to the morning show is going to be on season 4. They have not picked a month yet, but that is slotted to drop in 2025. If I had to guess, I would say that's a fall drop. That's what it's consistently been. A lot of Apple TV's huge shows have had fall drops, so I'm anticipating that. I believe they're already wrapped filming because we saw coverage over the summer of Jennifer Aniston getting red paint thrown all over, and everyone's like, what is this from? It was from the show. Relax. She did not get attacked in real life.
There was no PETA activists there throwing paint on her fur coat.
Yes, no. So that was part of the show. So I can't wait to see what happens there. Obviously, Reese Witherspoon. John Hamm was in the last season. Steve Carell's been in previous seasons. So that's always a star-studded cast. It's always a phenomenal show. It's one of the best shows I have seen consistently. I didn't know how they were going to continue something so phenomenal after season 1, and they continue to knock it out of the park. So I'm really looking forward to that dropping in 2025. Also on Apple TV, so suck on it, Case.
I'm not against Apple TV.
It sounds like it.
I have no dog in the fight. I just don't know. They spend these gobs and gobs of money finding star-studded casts, and then I know nobody that watches the shows. But I'm glad you do.
A lot of people on text line, like they say, love shrinking.
Love it.
Love it.
I'm happy for them.
Okay, so Kenzie's covered Apple TV. Case wants you to what's on Netflix in February 2025. Coming up this month.
Yeah, big month for Netflix. February 10th, we get Surviving Black Hawk Down, the documentary. That sounds very interesting.
So I've seen Black Hawk Down about 172 times, the movie with Josh Hartnett and Eric Bana. Incredible movie, so I can't wait to see the documentary.
Do you think that's the movie you've seen more than any other movie?
No, but when it comes on, it's top 20 that I've seen over and over and over again. Because I can't, when I know it's on, I'm going to watch at least part of it.
Okay, good.
Top 20.
Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3, that drops February 13th. This is important. American Pickers Season 16 hits Netflix on February 10th. Love is Blind Season 8, February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. I am most excited for, though, on February 18th, we are getting a stand-up special from Rosebud Baker, who is one of my favorite comedians right now. She is a writer for SNL, and this special is going to be called The Mother Load. So she taped 2 stand-up specials, one while she was pregnant, one after she had the baby, and it sort of interspliced clips of pre-motherhood and post-motherhood for her. I think she is the funniest writer on the SNL staff. I think she is one of the best stand-ups going today. That is Rosebud Baker with The Mother Load on February 18th.
Wow. Wait, Cobra Kai has a second part to the season?
It has a third part. Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 3, February 13th. Good luck remembering that.
So I didn't catch up on Season 6 yet.
Okay.
So 1 and 2 of Season 6 are already out, and this is Part 3 of Season 6?
Part 3 of Season 6, otherwise known as Season 9 on some shows.
Yeah, what the hell? God, I love Cobra Kai, and I got to catch up on
You
that.
got to catch up. Stranger Things, Cobra Kai. A lot of things for you to catch up on.
Well, we made very clear that I've re-accessed my Hulu account earlier this morning, and I just have to finish The Bear Season 3. I'm not even finished with The Bear Season 3 yet.
What are you doing?
Well, now I got it back. I got Hulu back, so I can do that. They locked me out.
They didn't lock you out. You just didn't have an account.
I didn't have the code, and they locked me out. There's a big fraud case. You're going to read about it in the papers. It's going to be the papers. It's going to be coming up.
Just like how Rise Against has a new CD coming out.
All right, so I'm not going to talk about Hulu because I just got to finish The Bear. But on Max coming up, I am stoked, and me and my wife both stoked about the Season 3 of White Lotus, which Season 1 and 2 were unbelievable. And they had actually a recurring character on there. Stifler's mom was on both.
Jennifer Coolidge?
Yeah. She was incredible. But this season has Leslie Bibb, who I love, and also Walton Goggins, who was Shane on The Shield, if you were a Shield fan. He was in so much. Unjustified. He was Boyd on Justified. He's an incredible actor, one of the greatest actors of our times, and he's going to be on Season 3 of White Lotus.
So White Lotus is one of those shows that I hear a lot of TV critics rave about. It seems to be very popular and is on Max, a service that people have. but nothing about the title of the show tells me what it is. Can you explain what White Lotus is about?
I can't remember.
Okay, thank you.
I honestly can't remember what. I can't remember if that's the name of the resort, but they all go to a resort. Basically, it's a Thai resort this time, and it follows the exploits of guests and employees over a span of the week. There's usually a murder, like Kenzie would love. Do you watch White Lotus, Kenzie?
I honestly haven't seen White Lotus.
I think you would love it because it's very murder mystery.
Isn't it like a hotel with a bunch of guests?
Yes.
Okay.
But it involves usually a crime or murder in there, and you have to figure out who. It's like Clue, who did it, and then as you watch each episode, you think someone did it, and later you find out they didn't. Sydney Sweeney was in the last season. It was outstanding. Both seasons.
I didn't know it was murder. I thought it was just people dealing with difficult guests.
No.
That's what I thought it was. Just a bunch of difficult guests.
Just people ordering room service and they're really annoyed by it?
Think about it's like, oh my God, we're working at this hotel and everybody needs stuff all the time.
That's what you thought all the seasons were about. No, it's really, really good. And it just feels like one of these, like you talk about the morning show only being on their third or fourth season, but I feel like it's about 10 years. I feel like White Lotus has been out for 10 years. Cannot wait for season 3. But also on Max this month, I'll throw a few others out there. All the Final Destination movies are going to be out there. And that's something Case doesn't understand. But Kenzie, you've seen Final Destination, right? Those movies?
Yes, I've seen all the Final Destinations.
So it'd be a good way to binge all 4 of the Final Destination movies. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, and 5. I don't know why they're skipping 4. But
I want to know what happened to 4.
But there's a new Final Destination movie in the works. There's going to be somebody getting killed by their nose ring.
I've never heard of these movies. What are they?
They're disgusting.
Oh, they're amazing.
They're so nasty. And Case, all it's going to do is stress you out in every life situation ever because I can't drive behind a truck anymore. I could never use a tanning bed again. It basically shows you all the insane ways that you could die in an everyday scenario, and it's just gonna mess you up.
Yeah, I can't do that. My girlfriend wanted to watch The Good Place with me, the Kristen Bell. It's a sitcom. It's a half-hour sitcom that was on NBC about when you die, where you go. I watched one episode, and the concept of the afterlife freaked me out so much that I couldn't watch the show again. I can't handle death.
Well, that's all Final Destination's about. I mean, the definition of the plot line, their mission statement is, in all 6 films, it's set around the premise of a small group of people who escape impending death after one individual has a sudden premonition that warns them about the major disaster that's about to occur.
I'm out. I'm good on that.
They're so good. You like those movies, Kenzie?
Yeah.
I love them. And I can't wait to see the nose ring death. It's called Final Destination Bloodlines, which will be at May 16th. That's going to be out. All right, there's so much stuff going on your television that you don't even realize. Because, I mean, when you look at these streaming services, what they release each month, like those Final Destination movies are going to be on Max. Also, Bad Boys 2. How about that?
Hey-o.
We always say there's nothing on.
There's so much.
There's 8,000 movies on every platform available.
Like Kelsey and Woodridge on the text line, she mentioned, Brian, you mentioned Walter Goggins.
Yes.
So have you seen him in The Righteous Gemstones?
I've not.
Okay, so that's on Max, and that's a take on, like, mega churches. It's a comedy. Tim Balt, who's one of the funniest guys to ever come out of Chicago, was in that show. That show's incredible. You've never seen it. I don't think Kenzie's ever seen it. I'm behind on it. There's too much. He's
one of the greatest actors of all time. He's so good.
Wow. But it's so hard to get into shows because, like, it takes me so long. I was just talking to Brian about this. I don't care enough. You give me something dramatic in the first few minutes, but, like, I don't really care if they die because I don't know about them. And then if it's slow, I'm like, well, nothing's happening and I don't care about these people. It takes me so long. I try, and I've been telling you guys this. I decided to finally watch Baby Reindeer, okay?
Mm-hmm.
First off,
by the way,
everybody says.
What platform is that on? I forgot.
Netflix.
Okay, Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Everyone's like, it won all these awards, okay? It's based on a true story, and it's about a guy having a female stalker, right?
Ugh, I don't want to talk about that.
I don't know if that's what the show. I have to be honest. I know, but I'm being so blunt right now. It is criminal that they decided to tell everyone this show is about a guy having a stalker. I watched this show. I think it's 6 or 7 episodes. I don't think that's in any way this guy's biggest problem at all is his stalker. He has the worst string of events ever, which leads to massive mental health failure, which, like, a stalker isn't great to have involved in that. But I felt physically ill watching this show. I can't believe it was so highly rated. Everyone did their job right. It was filmed right. Everyone acted well. It wasn't that. I can't believe someone's like, this was a real life story.
Yeah.
And they heard this man tell the story. It was like, we should make this a show. You should have been like, oh my God, do you need help? Like, there's nothing about this that should have been made into a show.
Kenzie, you're not selling the show on me.
I wanted to vomit. And I was determined because I didn't like it right away. And I was determined. I'm like, it won awards. I cannot keep doing this. And then I literally am like, this is the sickest, most depressing thing I've ever seen in my life. And once again, I don't even think it's about a stalker. It is so horrible.
Still not selling it. I don't think I'm putting it in my queue.
You shouldn't. You're going to be so sad.
Okay, unless I'm feeling sad, I'll do it. That's right.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Today's fact that made your brain go was that 21 years ago today, something that seemed like the most amazing thing ever created. Today, I don't think people would say that. In fact, some people are getting off of it, and it would be Facebook. 21 years ago today. Now, it didn't become available to the general public until 2006, where this allowed anyone over the age of 13 with a valid email address, probably a Hotmail account.
Definitely.
I'm trying to think of a Yahoo or a Hotmail in 2006 could get join on Facebook. I didn't realize you could be 13 and be on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing bad happened there.
No. Well, back then it was just joyous place.
Oh, yeah. No, the internet was, good until 5 years ago? Is that your argument?
7.
Okay, yeah, 7. Yeah, that's when it got bad.
So
I got canceled once. Like, hey,
once
this isn't fun anymore.
Once in a while I go back to my memories and I see a post and I go, full of Tiffany Henyard. I'm going to delete that one, even though it's from like 12 years ago. There's always those people that want to go back in your history and find something from 2013 that was inappropriate, or was appropriate then, maybe.
Well, you keep on deleting those posts, Brian. I'd like to keep on working with you.
Now, I have a few posts. I thought it'd be fun to go back to our furthest memory back. So on Facebook, when you see your daily memories, the longest one back for today. I have about 78 posts today in all the history of my Facebook on today.
Oh, you really post on Facebook a lot.
I have 3.
I have
2. 3 memories.
Wow, you guys aren't posting enough.
We must be the problem.
Yeah, you ever thought you're posting too much?
Yeah, you guys. No, I'm not the problem. You guys are the problem. Well, Kenzie, what is your post and how long ago was it the most latest memory?
It was 2015.
So 10 years ago today.
Yeah, so I had been, I graduated in 2013. So I was probably in college or had graduated college because I graduated college within like 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I have like no posts. It's crazy. Okay. So I was on it wasn't really my post, but I'm tagged in it, but I'm counting that because I don't really have anything else. I was on a short film set in Minneapolis.
What's the post say verbatim?
It says Brad Rich edited a new photo with Kenzie Roman and 300 people.
So you just were tagged in it. You didn't even write the post. It wasn't your post.
Yeah, but that's what I was. That's what I got. So, I was on. It was for a short film where I thought a guy was hitting on me, and I was super excited about it because it was like a big loser. But he was actually my waiter, and I found out later.
Oh.
And I was really upset, embarrassed.
That was the short film or real life?
Short film.
Okay, all right. I never know with you.
Got it. What was your most recent post that you made, like yourself? Is there any of those 3 you have this today? Is there any of them that you actually wrote?
Okay, so no to that one. The next one was posted by my husband. The next one was posted by my husband. And this one linked to my Instagram. And actually, it's me eating a chicken wing. It was 7 years ago. I'm eating a chicken wing while I'm getting body painted for a photo shoot.
That's what I was looking for.
So we're going to post that on the Q101 Facebook page, aren't we?
I think my husband would kill me if he knew this photo existed.
Are you naked being body painted?
Yes. And I'm eating a chicken wing.
Were you an SI swimsuit and we don't know about it?
I was in Maxim.
You were in Maxim?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a swimsuit model since I started at 15. I swimsuit modeled 15 to like 21. Want to hear something creepy? You get less jobs after you turn 18. Not great look on the industry.
Wow. Shocking news here.
Not a good look. I actually thought this is going to be great. I'm going to get way more gigs. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Nope. You were geriatric.
Yeah, they're
in
like,
their
this
eyes.
is disgusting.
Ugh.
I'm like, okay,
Look at
sorry.
this old woman over here.
You're out of high school? I'm like, yeah.
Ugh. I'm fascinated by the chicken wing body paint picture.
I'll send it to the group chat, but I don't think I can post this.
Okay.
I don't think, hold on, because I want you guys, you guys let me know if this is, I don't think I can post this. Hold on. Here's our group chat.
I just like that you were eating a chicken wing while you're being body painted.
it's classy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is starving.
This is exciting because, every Monday for the last few weeks we've been weighing in, and every Monday I watch Kenzie strip down to almost nothing as she steps on the scale. I've never seen her in full-on body paint, though. Oh, my God, the text has arrived.
This picture is incredible. Holy cow. And when you said eating a chicken wing, I just pictured you're eating the chicken wing.
No, actually, it's in my mouth.
It's in your mouth, and wow.
I can't post that.
I could say I would give it a pass. You could, but I'm not going to get you in trouble with your husband, so it's up to you.
I don't think he should know this photo exists. I think it's going to cause a whole thing.
Wow.
A whole ruckus.
The chicken wing is far more suggestive than I would have thought.
No, I'm just literally eating it. Let me tell you something. I was not trying to be sexy. I was actually eating lunch because this took like hours and hours and hours. I was starving.
So Juan just checked in on the text line. He said, add me to the group chat, please. A record number of texters want to add it to our group chat. Sorry, the group chat is me, Kenzie, Case. That's all that's on the group chat.
Kenzie, is there like a charity that you really like that maybe people can donate money, and if they hit a certain number, you'll release the photo to the general public?
No, because I don't want to get a divorce.
Yeah, but think about the kids.
Yeah, think about charity.
Think about the kids.
You're not
I'm trying to think about my kids and their separate Christmases.
Wow. Yeah, we don't even get to our post. That's enough.
Who cares? Kenzie's in body paint eating a chicken wing. I can't think anymore.
Oh my God.
And I'm adding Juan to the group chat right now.
No.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Lauren here and taking over next. So stick around. We've also got music coming up. Lauren will start off with, what we got here? Oh, Bad Omens. We got 21 Pilots, Evanescence, all on the way. And Lauren will have other special surprises for you. Now, takeaways from you from today's show, things that were memorable to you. Case, what do you got from one of our listeners?
Madison in Naperville, her takeaway. Brian has an encyclopedic knowledge of porn parody titles, but can't remember Kenzie's birthday.
It hurts. Every porn title hurts my feelings.
Sperminator 2, The Judgment Lay.
Just mean. And like you couldn't even guess. There's like 12 months.
Edward Penis Hands.
It makes me mad.
Kenzie, what do you got?
Andrea's takeaway. Kevin, son of a bitch.
Oh, boy. Oh, that wasn't, here we go. Let's do a better version.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
All right, there we go. And finally, takeaway from a first-time texter, Carlos checking in from Joliet. Welcome to the party. Takeaway. Kenzie can save hundreds, if not thousands of children, but she does not want to do the right thing. She would rather save her marriage. Thank you, Carlos. Welcome to the party. Think about that, Kenzie, the rest of the day, okay?
All right, I'll chew on it.
What's on the podcast, Case?
We have another huge update on Tiffany Henyard. We talked about that this morning. JB Pritzker now getting involved. There is a thief amongst Brian and Kenzie. We talked about that. There's a new Kenzie's Crimes, which is unrelated to the thief in our studio. And this morning, around 6:30, Mr. Holland's anus caused Brian to lose it. I have not heard Brian laugh like this since he talked about relocating Michael Jackson's casket to an overpass in Gary, Indiana.
Oh, my goodness. One more bonus, by the way.
Can I say this takeaway?
Go ahead.
From Jim. Takeaway. Keeper Sutherland went full racist. You never go full racist.
And one more bonus from Derek. Takeaway. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Kenzie. There you go. I miss a moment, miss a lot. The Brian and Kenzie podcast. Go get it wherever you get your podcasts, whether it's Spotify, Apple, or the Q101 app. It's newly redesigned and super slick, and it's free.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.